to me a little bit more about your upbringing. What was it like being at that point? Not Grove, you were Mario, right? Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about your upbringing.
I mean, it was tough. Just picture having a disability and you the only person like this.
Yes.
Ain't nobody else like this. Like, I'm the only person like this. It's like in Fraser, like I'm walking around like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta try to hide my shit. I don't know what girls think of me on. Like, it's sad. You know what I'm saying? I won't put this shit on nobody. If you ain't no strong individual, it's not for you. It's most definitely not for you. This shit worse than losing a loved one. This shit worse than going day to day being broke. It's worse because you have to. It's like you have to deal with it on another level to where people is looking at you like what's wrong with his arm? Like kids and other grown people, like you know what I'm saying? And it's a self-esteem issue.
Was it a point at school where you was okay? All right, let's just tell a little quick story, Grove. I went to Craigmont. You know, I'm sure Craigmont. When I was at Craigmont in my middle towards high school, I had plugs in my head, and they lit my ass up every day.
But you know that ain't nothing, bro.
Plugs was sick, bro. 2 years of plugs when no chick trying to talk to the nigga with the plugs in their head. Nothing. No, I'm not comparing it to. I'm saying I'm asking you. I know how it was.
I didn't choose that over this.
Right. Of course you choose. But I'm saying, was it
because the hand is more than just what people see. It's like the stuff that you got to deal with, like tying your shoe, like learning how to put on your goddamn clothes.
Crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Learning how to eat with just one hand, learning how to play sports, learning how to, you know what I'm saying, navigate throughout life with this shit.
But I'm saying, was it to the point where every day was not just a struggle internally with you, going around, being around people, was that part of it a struggle?
Yes, a super struggle. Because you don't know what people think. And then everybody else know them and you not.
I guess the obvious question would be, with all the success that you've had, and we're going to get to that more in a second, is that something that could be, can you fix your hand?
I wouldn't do that, bro.
But can you though? Can you just for somebody out there?
I heard I could, but I wouldn't do that. That's like, bro, God created me like this. He wanted me like this. I'm cool being like this. And it's uplifting to kids and people who like feel like they can't make it or feel like that this is hindering them in life. You know what I'm saying? And it make everybody more strong about seeing somebody like me prospering through life in this way. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of reminds me of the J. Cole Crooked Smile. Remember when he came out with that the single, and he said like, yo, I got enough money to change shit right now for my teeth and everything, but now it's almost like a badge of honor for me. Like I gotta wear that because that's what kind of helped him in, you know, in his growth. And I'm assuming with you, the arm was like the center of the brain out the gate. It wasn't the fact that this nigga was funny as hell checking, because I just like you because you just funny as hell. You were one of the only niggas in 2000 whatever year it was that was just funny with checking. I thought the shit that got corny, but your shit, you and Flameaholics, y'all niggas was just funny.
But we had a plan. It's like like the whole time we were doing this shit, I was planning this shit like, bro, we can't do this shit that much. We can't do this like we was like we can go 2 days a week with this shit. Like we can, you know what I'm saying? And it's so strategic, like who we check to. We ain't just checking those celebrities. We checking motherfuckers everybody know in the city. So it's funny anyway. It's gonna be funny. Like, damn, they might just check someone. So like, you know.
Boy, I know y'all hurt some feelings. I know some people got in their feelings over that.
Yeah, it was a few people got in their feelings, but you know.
Okay, but let's get back on the timeline of you and your upbringing. So, okay, you dealing with the hand, and then we get towards, let's say, middle school, high school. I always wanted to know what were some artists that you were listening to out of the city. Was it the typical guides at the time? It's the 3 6 of the world. What were you listening to musically? Because I have to assume at some point the people you looked at as inspirations musically or in your life period had to have some small impact on some of the decisions and some of the plays that you make today.
I really was on Jeezy. Like that was my favorite rapper, Jeezy. I was on Jeezy, 50 Cent. Like, that's what I was on. I wasn't really on Nobody else.
Because we had the Gucci era in high school.
We had. Me being from Fridge, we was on Gotti too. Like that's who we was on.
So you grew up through the cocaine. You actually fucked with it. Because that would be a misconception.
My hood, 6 minutes from Rich Chris, bro. Like we just.
Can you bump it today?
Yes.
Do you bump it today?
Sometimes.
Okay. I was just asking.
But cause I ain't really like no really music head like this. So I don't really have to have no music. But like I listen to them but I mainly listen to Dog. Like that's what I bump every day. Glock, Dog, like
we're gonna get
but I bump whoever, like it ain't no bro, I ain't finna listen to a nigga music cause a nigga, bro, that's childish, bro. Like we grown men, bro.
We're gonna get into the Paper Route Empire part of it in a second. Catch 4 new episodes of FERRO's music-based platform every day only on YouTube at It's Mr. Taliaferro. You can also find clips, updates, giveaways, and more on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, also at It's Mr. Taliaferro. For all basketball fans, make sure you tune in to FERRO's daily highlights, reports, and commentary on YouTube at FERRO, and even more updates on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at FERRO as well.